The medical treatments for spinal stenosis are basically the same as most back pain treatments, and they include physical therapy, prescription drugs, epidural shots, chiropractor acupuncture, and surgery. Now, the success rate for all these treatments is very close to zero. Most of them don't seem to do anything. At least that was my experience. However, what if the problem is not bad treatments, but rather a bad diagnosis? Because if the diagnosis is wrong, then the treatments that follow will also be wrong and they won't work. Let's start by taking a closer look at the spinal stenosis diagnosis, because once you understand what's really causing your back pain, it's going to be easy to cure it. And I say that from my own experience. Spinal stenosis is a condition where the spinal canal narrows, putting pressure on the nerves. It can be caused by osteoarthritis, degenerative disc disease, herniated discs, or even ankylosing spondylitis. Now, you can see on this image that the spinal canal, which is the yellow vertical line, has become more narrow in the area with inflammation. In theory, putting pressure on the spinal cord causing the back pain. Now, I'm not convinced that's what's happening here. But you can also see the spinal canal being narrowed on this MRI image between the L3 and the L4 vertebrae. That narrowing would be identified by doctors as the source of the pain. So the narrowing of the spinal canal is clear. You can see it on an MRI. I'm not questioning whether spinal stenosis actually exists. It definitely does. What I'm questioning is whether the spinal stenosis is actually causing your back pain. And that's, of course, the most important part of the diagnosis. What I'm saying here is that they don't know. That part of the diagnosis is an assumption, and a poor one, I think. Yes, you have spinal stenosis, and yes, you have back pain, but that does not mean that one is causing the other. And so you might be thinking, John, that's crazy. Why wouldn't spinal stenosis be causing the pain? Well, because releasing the pressure on the nerve through surgery doesn't, in most cases, actually work. The proof is in the pudding, right? And the feedback on the procedure that I've gotten across the board is not good. So again, you might be thinking, well, John, then what is causing the pain? Let's first look at the symptoms of spinal stenosis per the Mayo Clinic's website, and then I'll explain what's most likely causing your pain. The symptoms are back pain that radiates down the legs, numbness and tingling, and weakness in the legs. So that's basic back pain, otherwise known as sciatica. I had sciatica for many years, and none of the traditional medical treatments helped at all. However, I had long suspected that stress and anxiety might be causing my pain, but my doctors never mentioned it as a possibility. So I did the next best thing. I asked Google, does stress cause back pain? Here's what came up. Yes, stress can directly cause back pain by leading to muscle tension in the back, which can result in aches and soreness. Essentially, when you're stressed out, your body tends to tense up, including muscles in your lower back, potentially causing chronic back pain. Bingo! So, how am I so sure about this? Well, because I got better. I spent years trying every medical treatment I could find without any improvement. And then I switched to this stress diagnosis, which is called tension myositis syndrome. And I did 3 things and I became 100% cured very quickly, and the pain has never come back. This is the real deal. Your back pain is most likely being caused by stress and anxiety. In fact, I put together a free workshop that explains the 3 simple steps that I took to heal my own back pain, and you can pick it up at calmyourback.com, and there is a link below this video. And before you go, please hit that like button and the subscribe button, because it really helps us get the truth out to more people. And thanks for watching.